Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday? How's our audio? We coming through all right? Come on in, come on in. We're going to give everybody a chance to come on in. Come on in this church house. Got a good topic today. Come on in, come on in. How's my audio? Let me know how I'm sounding when y'all come on in here. I've been trying all morning, well, actually all afternoon, to get my music. I got my music together for my producer. Shout out to Rob and Private Planes is the label or his imprint. And I've been working on trying to get it to mesh. I got a good song for y'all, but I can't get it to play during the live. So thank you, sis. So yeah, we're gonna have it together next week. I promise. I'm gonna work on it all week. Make sure I got my music together. I got my cousin AJ helping me out, and we getting it together. I hope y'all like the little pre-show I got going on with the logo. Hopefully, like I said, next week we'll have the music added on to the piece, and really have us a little party. Have it going on in here. And we're gonna give the Saints. I know we got some late folks coming in. We're gonna let the Saints come in with their Baptist missionary finger up in the air. We're gonna let them come on in the sanctuary. We're gonna give them a couple more minutes, and we're gonna get started today. Hope everybody's had a good Sunday dinner. We had a good family meeting today. We're trying to do our first family reunion, and so 2021. Hey, when I say it's about new beginnings, doing some new things, we really are doing some new things out here, man. And I hope everybody is catching on board and trying something different. Try something different out of your comfort zone. You never know what God got for you unless you try something different. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to always get the same result. Amen? Let the church say amen. All right, come on in. We ain't going to be here long as usual. Got some good stuff to talk about today. Now, I'm going to say this too. I hope somebody can call in too. I got the information posted in the description if you want to call in. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Yeah, nobody called in. You can join the go into like the little queue room, and then I can bring you in and talk. I know everybody's not gonna want to do that in case they don't have their hair or their lashes on. So I know they ain't gonna want to get on the camera without those items. But preferably, we'll add some people to the live here soon. I do believe, people want to be heard. Their opinions want to be heard, especially if I keep digging deep enough and getting this deeper understanding. I'm sure some more folks are going to want to come in and say some things. I also want to say thank you to those who checked out the replays. Also, I know everybody, for timing reasons, can't always catch the actual live. So to me, hey, watching the replay is just as good as watching live. But like I said, we're working on improving the show. We want it to be a more, people to get more involved. Also, hopefully next week we're gonna have the King's Court added into the family. We'll be doing some interviews with different brothers around the community that's local. A couple will be out from out of town, but mostly local, good Black men that I know are out here doing good, not just for themselves, not just for their families, but also in their communities as well. So hopefully we'll get the King's Court going too next week, and we'll go from there. We'll give them just a few more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and get started today. Today is also a very, very, very special day for me today. Today is my 1 year kidney anniversary. And I have a lot of different emotions about that, a lot of different emotions, a lot of different thoughts and feelings, and wow, just outpouring of gratitude, and try not to get too deep into it. I'm probably going to do a show about, what all transpired with my health and kidneys and everything, and then I'll get deeper into it because that's going to be a heavy, heavy show. But I do know there's a lot of people that are suffering with end-stage renal failure. What they call it, end-stage renal disease, excuse me. They don't like to say failure anymore. I really want to get into that. I want to get into some things about health. So any of my nurse friends or health experts, hopefully I can call you guys to get your information and help us educate the people, because that's what this is about, trying to help people, trying to educate people, and bring more awareness, especially to the Black community, because we suffer the highest amount of kidney failure due to us leading the whole world in the two main diseases that cause kidney failure, which is diabetes and high blood pressure. So people, especially in my age group, the 40-year-old group, you need to start getting your tests done. Start getting your A1C tested. Make sure you're getting your testing your blood pressure every day. It's something you should be doing on your own anyway, every single day. And also start getting those mammograms. I hate to say it, those prostate exams. We really need to start getting those things together, especially in the Black community, where we kind of think we can, Jesus will fix it all, and he can fix it all, but he also gave us doctors and nurses and specialists and all those kind of people. He gave a special ability to help us with maintaining our bodies and everything. So, but yeah, today is a special day. I also want to give reverence and thankfulness to the soul that passed on, and also passed me the gift of life, which is my new kidney. I tell you, it was actually very, very shocking to get the phone call. I sat there. I give y'all this tidbit. I sat there and stared at the phone while it was ringing, because I knew at that time of night, and it was the hospital number, that's what it was. To this day, I'm still marveled about it. But like I said, I'll get more into that in depth in another show. But the time is nigh, and so now we're going to go ahead and get started and talk about today's topic, which is, ladies, why does it get wet? Now, I'm not talking about the biological process that takes place when you're preparing for the sex. I'm talking about, how do y'all even get to that point with some of these dudes y'all dealing with? Yeah, I'm going to go there today. I gave y'all a break last week because it was Mother's Day, and I didn't want to bash and beat up on y'all. I didn't want to say anything negative towards y'all. But this week is a new week. And I keep seeing examples of women playing with these trashy men. I don't understand. So me and the brothers would like to know, ladies, how does it get wet? Why does it get wet for some of these dudes? How does it get wet for a man that don't have anything, don't want anything, ain't looking for anything, but what's in between your legs? How do you, and you going into this knowing this, you're fully aware that's all he has to offer, There's some ding-a-ling, and your little thing seems to get wet for him. So I want to know why. How is that? I'm praying that one soul will come in and bless us with an answer. I'm sure I probably won't get it, but we're gonna ask the Lord for it anyway. Ladies, we want to know how I get wet for a man that takes your car and drops you off at work. And he go back in the house and lay down. Or he plays the video games all day. And then has the nerve to ask you to cash app him some money so he can go buy a little junior Happy Meal or something like that. He ain't getting up and cooking. Y'all, how you get wet for a man that you going to work and he at home babysitting the children? And I ain't talking about the brothers that have disabilities and they can't work or whatever the issue may be. I'm talking about able-bodied, living, breathing, able men. How you get wet for them? Why did that thing get wet for him? How did you get wet for a man that talks crazy to you? You know, talk bad about you, talk bad about your finances, your circumstances, your mama, your daddy, whomever. How you get wet for him? I just really want to know. We want to know. We need to know. We're at the point we need to know. How do you get wet for a man that you can buy the gas, but he's looking at you to get out the car and pump the gas? Or you need your tire changed, you need your oil changed, and he telling you call somebody else. He's not man enough to get up and take care of those things that a man's supposed to take care of. How you get wet for him? How you get wet for a man that you got to pay all the bills, or you got to even pay, y'all married or living together, whatever you want to call it, and you paying all the bills, or he telling you go half on the water bill, on the cheapest bill. You paying his phone bill. How you get wet for that? How you get wet for that? How you get wet for a man that sleeps on top of his phone? You go to bed and y'all go to bed and he got to hide the phone. He putting the phone on mute and hoping and praying to God the screen don't light up so he don't wake you up or you don't see somebody's calling or texting him at inappropriate times of the night. How y'all get wet? See, I'll never take the onus off of the man. Men are supposed to be men. Okay, certain things a man, in my eyes, is supposed to do. Man's supposed to get up, supposed to wash his ass first. Make sure you wash your ass. Supposed to wash his ass, brush your teeth, apply some lotion, brush your hair, or whatever. Do whatever you got to do to your hair, and go to somebody's job. Okay. Man at least supposed to do that. That's the basics. Okay. You got children, man's supposed to take care of his children. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Those are things that has to be done on a daily basis. So I don't give a man no kind of leeway for that one. But then, like I said, ladies, if your man ain't doing the basics, how you getting wet for him? How you give him something that good thing? How does your candy get ready for him? I just wish one saint will call in. We got anybody that want to call in? No, anybody calling? Somebody, please tell me. How do you get wet for a man like that? How can you give him the best of you and then accept mediocrity from him. That makes no sense to me. You know, there's supposed to be love is supposed to be reciprocal. It's supposed to be some reciprocity there. There's supposed to be a two-way street. It's not, you're not supposed to be unequally yoked. I know I ain't gonna get preachy and everything like that, but it's important to be equally yoked to the person that you've given your all to. Okay? That means you're collared by the neck to the next person, the person that you're attached to. You're attached to them. There's an attachment there. A soul tie, whatever y'all want to call it. And if y'all are attached, that means you got to be moving at the same pace, at the same time, moving in the same direction. Okay? So if you can't move in the same direction, if you can't move in the same path, if God is taking you one way and this man is going another way, you're going to have a problem. There's going to be some pain. Because if I tie a belt around your neck and somebody else's neck right now, if somebody tied a belt around our necks and I pull one way and they pull the other way, it's going to be some pain there. And then we wonder why we wake up in so much pain on a daily basis dealing with the other people. And then we get mad at ourselves. I don't necessarily think we get mad at men or we get mad at women. We get mad at ourselves because it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing is out of order. I know I shouldn't be getting wet for this man. But yet and still, here we are. That's all I have. You know, from a male perspective, when we see stuff like this, man, I mean, it breaks our heart in an extent, and it breaks my heart to a certain extent because you see good women, you see an opportunity there to really build something with a woman, and yet you see her getting wet for somebody that you look like you want to smear your shoe off on, clean your shoes off of. I mean, I'm not saying, all of them like that, but I mean, I've seen some dudes this weekend, just teeth dirty, mouth filthy. Every other word out their mouth is bitch, hoe. Don't look like they had a bath. Smell like weed from 3 weeks ago. Dirt all under their nails. They ain't working no real manual labor. So while your nails is dirty because you ain't washing your ass. They clothes dingy. When you wearing the same dirty ass clothes every day. I saw a man today in the mall. I went to the mall today and I saw a man the same man that I saw last night had on the same t-shirt today that he had on last night. That was full of vomit and sweat and beer and God knows whatever. He out in the mall with the same shirt on. And this is who y'all getting wet for? Come on. Come on. I know I'm speaking the word today. Come on. How you getting wet for that? Please tell me how. How you getting wet for that? What can he give you besides some dangling? Or is that all you really need? Come on, tell me. Somebody, I ain't got no comments. Somebody tell me something. Come on. How y'all get wet for that? How did you let a man grab you, choke you out, throw you down? Some of you getting hit. How you still get wet for this man? Or he disappears for days at a time, and then he show up hungry, horny, and you give him what he wants? I don't know. But I wish somebody would tell me how you get wet for that. How do you get feelings for that? Hmm? How do you have feelings for somebody like that? See, I've always been taught that a woman wants a man that they can uh, look up to, somebody they could provide, someone they can lead, someone that they can depend on. You can't depend on these dudes. Hell, I wouldn't depend on them. I just wouldn't. What can you what can y'all do other than have some you might have some great sex. You might tear the walls up, you hollering, the bed breaking, juice everywhere. But then after that, then what? You go back to misery? You go back to not talking? Because you can't talk. That's obvious. Half of them don't even answer the phone when you call. You got to talk through text, some kind of messenger or something like that. There was a girl last night, cute little girl. A lot of guys was getting at her. Hell, she told us, I'm very unique. I'm special. All that's kind of jazz. And as soon as I saw the guy she was interested in, I was completely disgusted. Because I was looking at her like, baby, how you get wet for that? You coming out here, you dress decent, you don't have on all this heavy makeup, you look pretty. Pretty little chocolate thing, beautiful skin. You got wet for Bozo the Clown? He coming out here in his pants, hanging off his ass? He more feminine than you? That's what you got wet for? I don't know. I don't know. I know this ain't gonna make people happy. I know people gonna get mad. I'm probably gonna get some dirty letters, anger letters. But see, these are the conversations that need to be had because there's more at stake than the present tense. So I know most of us, all we care about is what's going on right now. But what about the future? What about our daughters? What about our granddaughters? See, you might not have the ability, you might not have the strength, you might not have the know-how to change all the things that need to be changed to help fix your life and to help you not get wet for those who are not worthy. But you can pass on that knowledge and that information to your daughters. You can help save your granddaughters. You see what I'm saying? You can tell them, baby, I made some mistakes. I messed up in life. I know I tell my kids that all the time. I made some mistakes. I tell the guys that I met, the little young guys I mentor, I made a lot of mistakes. That don't mean you have to do it. What turns me on, what gets me going, you don't have to be like that. You can be better than that. And that's really what I'm after right now is about improving. You're trying to get us into a better position, better place. Right now, we're not healthy as a people. You'd be hard pressed to find someone who can say, as we as a people are at a healthy point. We're not. We're not healthy physically. We're not healthy mentally. We just aren't there. And a lot of it is internalized. A lot of it is taught. And we never seek any help for it. We never look to better ourselves. It's almost like we say, well, mom and daddy was like this. Mom and daddy had it like this way. Who am I to try to change something? But you are somebody to change something. You don't always, I know sometimes we like what we like, we attract what we attract, we're attracted to what we're attracted to, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what we always have to accept. Like I touched on last week, what are they qualified for? What is your significant other or your bae, your boo, whoever, are they qualified? for your whole package? If they're not qualified, then why give it to them? If they're not qualified, then they're not worthy. Okay, that doesn't mean they can't get qualified. There's some things you can do. Like you might not be qualified to get everything you want right now in your credit. I know I'm not, but I'm doing credit repair, credit rebuild like everybody else. You can do things and educate yourself and try to do better. That's what it's all about. Trying to be better. Just because you want this type of man today doesn't mean you got to have that type of man tomorrow. Just because you having a thug or a street dude is inciting, is appealing today, it doesn't mean that's who you have to end up with. That's what I try to teach my daughter. Is this somebody that you can build on? It's something that you can have long term. And it ain't just for women, it's for men as well. We don't always have to get hard for every little girl that looks at us. I mean, most of us, we can't help ourselves, but everybody don't have to get your thing. It's a certain thing, it's called control. We have to have control over ourselves. Yeah, the body might want it, the body might crave it, the body might yearn for it, but sometimes you got to have something enough to say, all right, our body, I know you want it, but that ain't what we need right now. That's not what we need. Because everything you want ain't good for you. My granny said all the time, everything look good ain't good for you. Everything you want ain't good for you. And that's why you teach your children, so you tell them no to certain things. If you leave to my daughter, a whole lot of things she wants, a whole lot of things. And I had to tell her no. Not to be mean, not that I want to, but I had to know what's best for her. Nobody's gonna go out here and get their 5, 6-year-old an $80,000 car. They don't need one. They might want it. They don't need it. Same thing goes into place when we're dealing with these different men and women. They may look like they're $1 million, but is it really worth it at the end? Do you really need it? Who knows? Only you can tell that. But I really wish I had some ladies to call in. I really would. I'm gonna check again. There's nobody in the room. All the links to join the room is in the passcode, the group code, whatever it is. It's all in the description. Come on, ladies, somebody, come on now. Come on, give me a testimony. Put your bonnet on and come on and give us a little testimony. How y'all get wet for some of these dudes? Come on, somebody give us a testimony. How y'all get wet for these dudes? How do y'all want people that don't want you? I know that's a word right there. How do you want someone that don't want you? How do you love on somebody that don't love you back? Come on now, somebody tell me. I know somebody's listening. Excuse me just for a second. Yeah, how you want somebody that don't want you back? Tell me something. We got people watching. Come on in the room. Somebody tell me something. Oh, better yet, let me ask y'all this. Those that have children, especially those that have daughters, would you want your daughter getting wet? Some of that, I shouldn't say, I'm going to say this. Would you want your daughter getting wet for the type of men that you get wet for? Would you? Would you want your daughter to get wet for somebody like that? Somebody who disrespects her, looks down on her, talks about her. When she's down in the dumps, does he get down there with her? Damn it. Is that the type of, what kind of man would you want for your daughter? See, for me, I want my daughter to have somebody that does have the ame love. Maybe not the same exact love I have for her, but to have that genuine love and concern and care for her. That always wants what's best for her, even if she don't even understand that herself. Because sometimes as a man, young men, this is a lesson for you. See, sometimes you got to know what's best for your woman, even when she don't recognize. That's the vision that you have to have sometimes. That sometimes she's not going to always have the best things in her mindset. She's not going to always have her mind on the right path because sometimes, women can get selfish. And you as the man and as the leader of the family, leader of the household, you have to have enough sense to say, no, baby, we're not going down that path. Especially if you built yourself up and y'all trying to buy a house. And I'll give you an example, like y'all trying to buy a house or you trying to do something big, you try to get a nice car or whatever, and she wants this big 7-8 room mansion. And you looking at y'all finances and all y'all can afford maybe a 2 or 3 bedroom house. Can you be the man enough to say, no, baby, we don't need all that house. We don't need all that car. We don't need a big old Escalade. We just need something sensible to get us from point A to point B. That's the kind of sense and the kind of vision that you have to have sometimes as a man, because her mind ain't gonna always be there. Just a little knowledge I'll give y'all young fellas on the free. But yeah, just come. Somebody's in the house. I know I got people texting me. I know people are watching. Come on, ladies. How y'all get wet? Come on. How y'all get wet? How you get wet for a man that got 6, 7 baby mamas? How y'all get wet? How you get wet knowing you e pluribus unum? Out of many, you are one. You just the next one. How y'all get wet? I know I'm telling the truth. And I know the brothers want to know, because the brothers are coming. I'm getting texts, I'm getting phone calls. I'm sorry I can't answer the phone. The brothers want to know. We really want to know. And it ain't so much to beat y'all down or to embarrass you. It's just that we really want to know, because it's a confusing place to be, to really be interested in somebody or to even consider someone. Because when we doing our little scout work, that's a little thing we do, ladies. Y'all don't know nothing about. When we scouting y'all out and we picking up information and we're trying to figure out if the juice is worth the squeeze and if you worth it. And then we seeing y'all get wet for Zaquavion, who ain't got no job, who in and out of his mama's house or his 3, 4 baby mama's houses. And Zaquavion ain't got no car, he ain't got no credit, he ain't got no money. He just got good thing. And you went on and broke Zaquavion off a little piece. You didn't think nothing serious was gonna happen. You were just trying to have your little fun because it's been a while and your little thing was itching, and you needed Zaquavion to come scratch it. And he been after you and he been sending you pictures in your inbox. Oh, I know I'm telling the truth. Come on, glory. Come on, Holy Spirit. I know he's been sending you pictures and he's been in your inbox and he's been texting you relentlessly, asking you, can he just come over and smoke and chill and this, that, and the other. And you done told him you got kids in the house and all this kind of stuff. And he done told you, we can wait till they go to bed and I ain't gonna be over that long. I'm just trying to see you and this, that, and the other. I don't like talking on the phone. Oh, come on, glory. I know I'm delivering a word today. And finally you give in because it's late and that little thing is wet. And hell, Zaquavion, he's just been giving you all these pictures and you wondering what it feel like, what the texture's like. You want to feel every vein, every piece of flesh he got. You want to feel it, and you know he gonna bring it. And he got some experience because Zaquavion got, like I said, 5, 6 baby mamas. All that kind of thing. You don't care about the children he got. Hell, you ain't trying to be with them. You just trying to experience. You want the Zaquavion experience. And then you go over to the house. He come on over there, and he light that thing up. And you ain't smoked in a while, but it smelled good. And you figure, hell, I'll take 1 or 2 little hits because you done earned it. It's been a rough week. And you need a couple little puffs off the blunt to get your mind together. Because you know you're getting ready to sin, and you need that smoke to kind of calm your nerves and get you in the mood. And there's a Zaquavion. Y'all don't know, hey, the TV just on. You don't even know what's on the damn TV no more. And y'all just looking at each other. And Zaquavion, you see the bulge in his pants, and it's jumping up and down, and he telling you, come on over here and just let me just lay on my chest. Can I have a hug or somebody massaging or something going on? And then next thing you know, Zaquavion, you done licked your neck, and then you just gushing all over the place. And the next thing you know, 1 or 2 more pulls, and then y'all in the bedroom, done tore the whole house apart. And now Zaquavion won't leave. But you keep getting wet for him because Zaquavion can get a hold of that weed, and his thing is good. And that's pretty much all you require at this point. Well, I was hoping I was going to get at least 1 soul to come on in here and testify, give us a testimony. Hell, I've been as a Zaquavion before in my life. Maybe not to that extent. I don't have 100 baby mamas. I ain't got 100 kids. I only got 1. Thank you, Lord. I got 2 kids. Thank you, Lord. They're almost grown. I always have had a little piece of job, had my own little money, stuff like that. Never smoked no weed, nothing like that, but I have brought wine to the party. Oh, yes, I have. So, all men have played some sort of role in the Zaquavion, spectrum. But I just wonder, like, how y'all get wet for him? How y'all continuously get wet for him? How y'all find it in your heart to keep on forgiving the same sin over and over again? How do you keep on allowing him to come back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times? Is it just the sex? If the sex is just that good, then hell, more power to you, to Zaquavion. He got it going on. We can't compete with that. Everybody can't compete with that. But I was just curious. Me and the brothers, we was talking about it, and we just always want to know how does that happen? How do you such beautiful, especially those that are highly intelligent, educated, you was raised a different way. How y'all get wet for these dudes? That's all we was wondering. Don't look like we're gonna have anybody to come forth and deliver us a word. But I hope that you all found at least some entertainment out of it. It really was for real, though. I hope you got some information out of it. The main part, if you don't get nothing else, dry that thing up sometimes. Mop your thing up. Don't let anybody touch your good thing. Sometimes you probably can't help getting wet for certain people, but that don't mean they always gotta see that it's wet. They ain't always gotta know that it's wet. That's one thing that bothers me. Me and a couple of the guys, girls always want to announce that stuff now. Oh, I'm wet. Sometimes just let me find out. Let me find out the old-fashioned way. You ain't always got to tell me, But we're going to go ahead and shorten this up. Like I said, be on the lookout for King's Court coming up this week. Hopefully, we got some things going on. We're going to try to work around it. But hopefully we get the King's Court popping off. I will have my music on next week. My cousin is texting me some advice on how to get my music together. So I'll have it playing during the beginning part of the show. Also, I'm going to try to add like an intermission, give my voice a rest, give me a little swallow of water, and then maybe that way we can get some more people that are going to call in. Get y'all bonnets or get your lace fronts or whatever you need. Ladies, don't be shy to get on the camera, okay? This is a show for the people. The brothers are ready to call in, but I need you ladies to get it started. It starts with y'all. We need y'all. And it's offering time. If you want to give, the Cash App and the Venmo are both in the description. And I hope that you all have a great week. Hope you come back next week. I haven't gotten my topic together, but the Lord always provides. And so we thank you. We ask that you keep on giving us support. Like, share, subscribe if you're using YouTube. And we'll talk.